Not to brag on myself too much, but okay, this is never gonna work. Okay, it's kind of weird. I feel like I'm deceiving people.
Is everything all right?
Hi, fellow wheelchair person.
So we're doing another wheelchair for a day challenge. Yeah. Mom edition.
Yay!
Starring
Mom.
Mom.
Old people edition.
What?
No,
Yeah.
disclaimer.
No.
Anyone over like 30 is old to Jarod.
She's admitting to be over 30, I think.
I'm admitting I'm over 30. Yeah, honey, I'm sorry.
I thought you were 29. We had an agreement.
Okay, poor Pepper, this is hardly the walk.
This is some kind of walk, huh?
This is how I walk the dogs in the wheelchair. It's not a good day for them.
It's kind of a sedentary...
It's like go potty right in this zone so I don't have to move.
Aww.
Come on, Pepper.
you got...
Pepper, we are not going far in the grass, so you might want to go potty like in this general area. Apparently Pepper does not have to go potty, so we're just going to move this along and go back in the house. Good job.
So you made it okay? Because I was about to call 911 for breaking and entering.
Hey, I made it really well that time. I have to say that I am going to get even less done today. Stop talking, I'm trying to video. Excuse me, I'm trying to video. Hi, Carmel, I missed you too. She's like, oh my god, Mommy, you were gone so long. Go get it. But I'm going to get even less done than usual today because, like, everything is going to take 3 times as long. I'm guessing
You're starving, Carmel. You're starving and Mommy just left you.
Okay, time to get the dog food. Pepper's special dish. Alright, come on, girls. No. Stay. Okay. Okay, that wasn't so bad. What am I supposed to do now?
What do you normally do for your day?
Well, I have to go to the post office and drop off a package. Do I have to do that in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
All right, so it's breakfast time, and I will admit I cheated a little. I had Makenna make the oatmeal because I didn't trust myself, like with the stove is up higher than I can see, and so maybe at lunch or dinner I'll get brave enough, but for now, Makenna made the oatmeal. I am just gonna scoop it out. We need lower counters.
Okay, working on it.
Okay, camera person, here's your oatmeal.
And don't ever do that with hot things, because you'll burn your lap. I don't know how I know that.
Yes, if you were really paralyzed, you wouldn't feel a hot hole in your lap, and then you would go to change, and you'd see like burn marks on your legs. So
And also, don't let the dogs eat out of the ball.
The dogs are liking this. Hi, fellow wheelchair person.
Hi. Oh, I don't have any oatmeal.
I'm in a wheelchair, and I got my own breakfast. You can get your own breakfast.
Oh, all of a sudden you're not the food provider?
I will master this by the end of the day. Look at that. Little tiny eggs. I don't know what they're for though. Okay, so now we've got to head to the post office. I've got a package to send out. We have a little Etsy shop called Green Chicken Designs, and so every once in a while we get an order, sometimes a couple a week, and we're gonna go mail that out. And Makenna insists that I have to get in the car from the wheelchair because it's wheelchair for a day for me, but I am not going to drive with hand controls, okay? Just not even trying that. So I will be driving normal. So there. This car is pretty high. Seriously, what do I have to do? I've never done this. Would you just pull up on here? Okay, I may or may not have used my legs slightly on that. It is harder than it looks. Do I have to get the wheelchair in? I will have my trusty assistant, come here. I will have my trusty assistant put the wheelchair in the back because it is true that when one of us is along, Brian doesn't have to put the wheelchair in himself, we just put it in the back. So that's not really cheating. Wheelchair ramp. accessible post office. Okay, so here's our post office box right here, 14. If anyone wants to send us a letter anytime, say hi. We like getting letters in the mail, like old-fashioned letters, because that's kind of fun.
Is everything all right?
Yes, my husband's in a wheelchair, and we have a YouTube channel, and so each of us is doing wheelchair for a day.
Oh, I see.
And it's really odd. I mean, I've been with him for like over 20 years, and I've never sat in a wheelchair for a day, and it's like, this counter is really high.
Yeah.
And it was very nice that the postmaster guy, he was concerned as to why I was in a wheelchair, because yeah, you come out in public with people who know you, and you're not normally in a wheelchair, so he was kind enough to ask if there was anything wrong.
Apparently practice doesn't make perfect.
Not in this case.
So now we're headed to Montero Violins in Emmaus because Alex went up a size in violin, so she needs a new shoulder rest. And we're actually dropping her off at home because she has a stomach ache. So me and Mommy are gonna go because Mommy needs help. Right, the wheelchair.
Mommy needs help in the wheelchair. I cannot do it alone.
We're gonna get asked again about why she's in the wheelchair because
the lady at the violin store knows me, and I was just in there like Thursday, not in a wheelchair, so yeah.
She's gonna be a bit confused. Good job!
She don't belong at all. I'm gonna take like 10 minutes.
Bye.
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 Be back in 45 minutes.
Okay, well, we're gonna be longer the longer you sit in the car.
Be back in 45 minutes.
But if there's someone in the shop I have to wait for, then that can take 15
Be
minutes.
back at 12:40.
All right, 12:45. That's our time.
Okay.
Be back.
Okay, go. Bye.
Okay, it's kind of weird. I feel like I'm deceiving people because people think I'm legitimately in a wheelchair, and I feel kind of guilty like that I'm not. I feel like I should tell everybody, like, no, this is like a social experiment. I'm not really in a wheelchair, but anyway, here we go. Okay, not the smoothest sidewalk.
Very bumpy.
Okay, I'm never doing that. I'm here to pick up music for her.
Great. Are you okay? How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's just like a social experiment.
Come here.
Hi.
So, okay, I might hurt myself.
Cheating.
Okay, I did cheat again. I cheated. All right, so we're home from post office and violin, and now I get to go try to make lunch from in the wheelchair.
And we're late.
We are late. We missed Alex's deadline by 15 minutes, so we're gonna be in some trouble.
You were big. What were you going to get? You said you would be home at 12:45, and now it's like 1.
We were 15 minutes late, but look, here is your shoulder rest. Okay, time for lunch. Salad, rice. So we're gonna have a salad with rice and bean burgers and feta cheese on top, and I need salad dressing. Okay, someone lost the reacher. Camera person, get me a bowl, please.
I will. Oh, I can't eat that.
Thank you. Okay, so I finished up lunch. Time to go in the basement and do some clearing out down there. Now, we could go the traditional way and go down the steps, but I might get hurt. It would make exciting video, would it not? Yeah. Okay, so luckily we have a daylight basement, so I can go out through the yard.
Oh, there's a puppy down here.
Okay, so I've mastered going in and out the front door, so for a challenge, I'm gonna go out the back door. Whole new set of rules. Okay, there's a bump, and there's still a bump, and there's a bump. There we go. And I hit the yard. The grass is kind of tall and wet from all the rain yesterday, and it's a hill. Did I mention it's a hill?
You look pathetic going in the distance shot.
It honestly was not staged. It is that hard to get to the yard. And if you've ever seen Brian zip around our yard like it's no problem, no, it's hard. He just makes it look easy. I finally made it. So if you follow along with our blog, you know that we're trying to downsize and simplify. And for anyone who's never tried it, getting rid of stuff in a house that's got 50 years of stuff is not for the faint of heart.
And that's only one room.
But anyway, so trying to do this in a wheelchair, it looks even more difficult a task to even get around or do anything down here today, but that is on my schedule of, because I try and work down here every day, so let's see what we can get done. There's a cucumber. Oop, there's another one we missed. Who picks these things?
You and Alex?
Yeah, someone's got to pick cucumbers. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not supposed to.
It's like a weight.
Cucumber, yay. Told I have to tape myself now too. Not only am I in the wheelchair, I have to tape myself. So we are at the rail trail, well, near the rail trail. We're gonna go up on the rail trail for our daily puppy walk. And so of course, since it's my day in a wheelchair, I have to do this in the wheelchair, except I can't even turn myself to go in the right. Okay, this is never gonna work. Thank you, Alex. It's helping me turn. I cannot one-hand this. It's up a hill. Okay, Alex is gonna push me. Thank you. Okay, can someone else perhaps get the doggy bag? Pepper is not the easiest dog to walk.
So it's been 10 minutes and we've made it this far. We're parked right behind those trees, like right behind them.
Would you stop looking? Suffice it to say, it's gonna be a short walk.
I wonder how long I can stand here and still see you. New message. What's going on, Pepper?
So, after all that whole uphill thing through the park, we have made it to the rail trail. And my arms are sore. I have swapped out for the more well-behaved dogs so that I don't go flying down the hill, because now it is all downhill to the car.
I'm back from the trail, and now we're just gonna go home, and Mommy's just gonna do this stuff on the house in the wheelchair.
Okay, so if you see a wheelchair person, or a person using a wheelchair, wearing gloves, this is why. Because see, just from being out on the rail trail, all the dirt and stuff gets on your hands. It's kind of icky.
I have a big oaf on my lap. No, you can't call Mommy.
Yep. What's good about Mommy being in a wheelchair?
Because you're right at my height. Like.
That's true. We're the same height now. Mm-hmm. We are. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mom, try to open this.
No.
Yeah, try it.
I gotta go get the mail.
I can open it.
I know. Okay, don't hit me with it. Okay, you needed my help? No. Come on. Okay, hammer this.
Alright, so we're finally working on the flooring and then the was the schoolroom. It's going to be kind of a music room, I think. So we're working on the flooring. We're about a third of the way. So we had our wheelchair assistant, our lovely wheelchair assistant, just helped us out by tapping in one board. I think she's done now.
I can do more. Family project. When we put flooring in at the old house, the twins helped because I was pregnant with them, and my dad
you should move it over.
and Brian were putting in the flooring.
All right, move it.
And my dad told me that I should stand on the boards to weight them down. Yeah, it was very funny.
Okay, that's good.
That was my job.
What are you doing?
Eating a bowl of fruit and watching YouTube videos. I gotta start dinner, and usually when I'm starting dinner or working in the kitchen or something, I will put on YouTube videos. I will watch some of our favorite channels that we like to watch. Okay, again, I'd like to point out just how high these counters are. I think they're standard height counters. They always seemed fine. But when I'm down in the wheelchair, they're really high, especially to use this big knife. Okay, so I got some dinner ready. Jarod helped get dinner ready, and Jarod basically brought everything over because it's really hot. So that is a plus, being in a wheelchair, if there is someone else with you who can do that stuff. Not to brag on myself too much, but after a day in the wheelchair here, I have gotten pretty good at getting around the house in this thing. I will totally admit that my skills in the grass are non-existent. If you caught the video where I actually fell backwards in the grass, so I cannot get around in the grass. There's no way I'm going to try and play croquet in the grass. So I'm not sure what this croquet setup was this time. All right, so yeah, this is about as far as I like to get into the grass, right about there. Get to it, it stops the wheelchair. Uphill, why is everything uphill around here? It's like up on like this little hill here, and now it's a downhill again. And okay, we're gonna try this without falling or going into the weeds. Ah, good girl, Pepper. No, you can't have the nectarine, that's my nectarine. All right, you little puppy. Okay, so they're playing basketball. I can do that. I can play basketball in the wheelchair. Pretty sure we did a video on this. Not good at it, but I can do it. Hey, Pepper?
Are you ending your day in a wheelchair playing a little pig? Oh, she made it! Oh, crashed into the post. Nice shot.
One hit. Oh, yeah. So, things I learned in my day in a wheelchair. 1, the counters in our house are really, really high. We need lower counters. 2, the counters at the post office are really, really high also. 3, Carmel is not a lap dog. No, we can only fit half of her. 4 would be Pepper will never, ever be a service dog. Pepper! Heel. Heel. Pepper is not the easiest dog to walk, but she is a lap dog. Look how she's sitting. So you like the new and improved mommy in a wheelchair. There's a permanent lap to sit on. Walks aren't as good, but then you get the lap to ride on everywhere. And 5, I couldn't really function very well full-time in a wheelchair. Okay, look at that. Look how high that is. Can we put the camera on the ground and show how high that is? Okay. But I did put some stuff off that I was going to do today till tomorrow when I don't have the day in the wheelchair, so I kind of cheated.
Yeah, that's what I do all the time. I put stuff off. Like, I'll do that later when I'm not in a wheelchair.
That's why he married me, because then he's like, oh, honey.
Yeah, she'll do it. Big, strong woman.
And thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. And stay tuned every Wednesday for more Wheelchair Wednesdays and Mondays and Fridays for other family vlogs.